Welcome back to Sports Central, where the Newcastle Eagles narrowly edging the Guildford Heat 24 points to 21, and they will get us underway with this second period. Andre Lockhart into the game for the first time. That ball's not loose, but there are 3 Eagles to recover. Lasker has it now. Lasker driving in. The floater off the glass doesn't go. Rebound, Mike Martin. Medlock stops. Now he penetrates to the hole. I think that gets it to Medlock. Off with the screen, goes the other way. Tough shot from Medlock for 2.
That's a great pull-up jump shot. One dribble going to the baseline is a very tough shot.
Lockhart spins, kicks it back out. Lasker sets his feet just on the line. Doesn't go. Good rebound from Medlock to pull it away from Flanoy. Medlock to Joseph. Joseph runs down. Just not quite there in time. Let's have a look. He's going laterally. It's a close one.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
I suppose because Lasker had come from one side of the key to the other, he always looked like he was going laterally. That's what the referee will say. Lasker, you want a defensive foul on that one too?
Oh, of course. I would be talking to the ref about that.
He makes them both, and again, a little up-court pressure, but nothing too much, and Lockhart easily breaks the line. Heat now by 1. Lockhart spins. Tough shot under great pressure. It's tipped out of bounds and will be a Newcastle possession. That shot didn't hit the ring, so no reset of the shot clock. It's holding at 9 seconds. Flanoy to inbound. Lobs it into Richard. Out to Flanoy. Smith. Tip. They need to make sure they see the shot clock because there's 5 seconds left. Lobbed into Smith. Smith trying to get round the defense, and a little hit was against him as well, but he inbounds now, and Newcastle can take a bit more time if they want. They don't need to. As Smith fires up, that's a little bit short. Joseph has it, throws it forward to McLemore. McLemore tosses it up to Martin, who lays it in. Good delay of game warning as it was tipped away by McLemore. Smith, Richard. Lockhart on the far side. Penetrates, keeps going. He's under a lot of pressure. Martin throws it out quick. Ogundengbe taking it to the hole and lays it in, and Guildford have themselves a 5-point lead here. Perhaps Lockhart a couple of times has just got a bit stuck in with the big boys inside.
Yeah, he just went down a little bit too far. He had the shooters wide open, just missed him that time.
I think Medlock got a little fingertip on that. It was
yeah, the basketball's about runs, and they're just making that run right now. Both teams made the run earlier. Now they're taking their turn right now.
Newcastle yet to score in this second period. Guildford have rattled off 8 without reply. Looking to add to that here is Mike Martin driving to the hole. Offensive foul.
Yeah, that was a little close.
Jackson off of the screen, drives through. Tough play, and it just bubbles in. He's up to 8 personal points. Not the game's leading scorer at the moment. That's Julius Joseph, who's already in double figures off 4 of 4 shooting from 2-point land. Martin for 3 doesn't go. Goes up high, and Jackson in there to pull down the rebound. A little guy. Little stop and go from Reggie Jackson to the hole.
Yeah, he's a very fast player. It's going to be hard for them to try to press him like that.
Spinning out to McLemore for 3 off the back of the ring. Rebound Defoe. Defoe out leading the break, going coast to coast, and it's knocked away by McLemore, but illegally so. And Darius Defoe is fouled. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Yeah, he looked accomplished there out on the break against the 2 players. And chance now to rattle in a couple. Scored the first 8 points of the period. Newcastle have replied with the next 6. And it's the Eagles by a point. Medlock. Martin. Around to McLemore. McLemore cuts through the double team. Great move from Martel McLemore. Jackson, little stutter, drives, blocked this time by Macklemore, going up high to throw it out. Medlock cutting back through, good dish to Martin. Oh, can't convert. Macklemore again in there, trying to grab it.
Got the tip, then got another tip. So he's playing hard right now. He's playing really aggressive.
And he will go to the line for a couple of foul shots. And Guildford perfect from this distance so far today. They normally do well to break 60. Here he is with the second. There's one thing you got to say about Guildford is they miss almost a credit to them how many games they've won, given the handicap of shooting 60% from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's very low, but also it gives them a chance to get an offensive rebound. So
it's true.
So you have to do a good job of blocking them out on the free throw line.
Flanoy gets it to Smith. That's a tough shot from Jackson with a hand in his face, but he has the hot hand right now, Reggie Jackson.
Oh, yes. In a game like this, when the person has the hot hand, you got to let him keep going. And that's one of his favorite moves, going left, pull up, and he looked real nice. 13
points now for Jackson, game's leading scorer. This Hegeman with a little spin. That's a solid post move from Ralph Hegeman.
He's playing pretty good today. He made a couple threes, and he's having a good touch out there.
Flanoy. Richard comes up high, goes the other way to Smith. Macklemore all over Jackson, trying to cool him down, and that's a little grab foul on Martel moment. Look how close he is. He's 20, 30 feet from basket. He's all over.
And it's going to be tough to guard him that way, because he's so fast.
Smith from behind the arc brings in for three. And Coach Raftopoulos not too pleased with that as the Eagles go back in front. Three at the other end doesn't go from Medlock. Almost stolen by Medlock. Medlock dumps off. Ogundenbi misses. Hegeman in there. Should have been two. Isn't Medlock with another steal? Great defensive play. This time he shoots himself. That doesn't go. Ogundenbi comes down with it. Frantic bit of play.
Yes. It looked like it's a wreck game for a second right now.
Medlock driving through, not loose by Flint. Again, it's not loose.
Wreck game right now.
And Ogundenbi eventually dunks it home.
Wow.
Jackson drives through, dumps off to Flanoy, and now we can get on. Newcastle also made a substitution in that time. Drew Lasker came on with relatively straightforward. Yanauskas, though, he plays well when he gets fired up, so maybe that little bit of aggravation as he walks onto court might help. Martin under pressure from Smith, dumps it off to Medlock. Medlock drives through, tosses it up really high to avoid the block. That's what Richard in the middle does, makes you fire it up high, but as long as it goes in.
Yeah, he's playing really good right now. He's getting a lot of transition buckets. He's playing some good defense right now.
Lasker has it. Medlock is all over Jackson, denying him the ball, but nobody on Smith as he hits from behind the...
You know he's going to keep firing it up.
Fourth one of the game for Charles Smith in 6 attempts. Yanauskas bends down the long way to get the ball. Now he's under pressure from Flanoy. Flanoy playing great defense. Yanauskas, I think that was option of last resort. It went in off the glass.
Yeah, he just threw it up and just hopeful.
He didn't know what else to do with it, so he threw it up so he could get a rebound, but it went in. Here's Jackson, finally lost the attentions of Medlock. Bounces it out to Smith again. Another one for Charles Smith, his fifth from behind the arc.
His fifth of the half, and that's what he did all year. And I'll continue to do it right now.
Well, you can't say you didn't warn them. You said if he makes one or two, it'll be a long night for the Heat. In some ways, it's come about because Reggie Jackson was giving the Heat some problems, so they played really tight defense on him, and maybe just sagged off Smith a little bit.
Yeah, they was focusing so much on Reggie that they lost contact with Charles, and once you do that, it might be lights out for you.
and Dengley from the line. On nuts all year how poorly his team has shot from the foul line. He'll be loving it right now. Flanoy double team, gets it out to Jackson. Jackson dumps off to Richard. Richard underneath lays it off. Yeah, he never recovered from the double team on Fab.
No, once they doubled, they left one guy open, and Richard was the guy open, and he made the layup.
Medlock. Medlock has it now. Smith in front of him. Drives along the baseline, and again, a little floater lock for two.
Yes, he's making all his floaters today. He's playing really good today.
Lasker has it. Game level at 45. 2 minutes to go from halftime. Lasker with the step back. Hegeman with the boards. Medlock trying the tough bounce. It ends up in Joseph's hands. Oh, Hegeman wasn't expecting that. Martin looked like he was going to shoot. And it ended up in his hands, but he did well to catch and draw.
Trying to pass it, just happened.
Hegeman with the second attempt, and that one is good. And with 2 minutes to go here in the first half, it's the Heat by one. Lasker. Lasker penetrates. Has it ripped away, though. Janissauskas comes up with the loose ball. Medlock. Medlock drives to the lane and is bumped by Jackson, foul called. Medlock at the line then, shooting a couple of foul shots. His team lead this one by a point. And he, at 8 of 9, from, 9 of 10, make that 10 of us. Jackson crosses the halfway line. Offered the screen, goes round it. Oh, what a pass! Oh, Flanoy missed the gimme layup. Super pass from Jackson, deserved an assist, but somehow Flanoy didn't put it in.
Yeah, we missed 4 or 5 layups that we should have made so far in the first half. And in the playoffs, those type of games determine the win sometimes.
Janissauskas from 16 feet is a really nice touch for a big guy. He can shoot the ball from 16, 17 feet quite comfortably.
And that's the thing, you know, the guys that coming off the bench, they're playing really well for them right now.
Richard going hard. Janissauskas couldn't recover after offering the help defense. And we're into the final minute. Wow, look at the scoreboard. 47 points to 50. Bear in mind, it was 4-all after 5 minutes.
Yeah, the score is ranching up now. Giving up 50 points in the half, I would want to be in a Fab locker room right now at halftime.
Yeah, that's the one benefit of sitting next to me here.
Yeah.
You don't get a hit. Even if it isn't a foul,
yeah,
it's the perception of.
Yeah, just the motion of going over the guy's back more times than now you're going to get that foul.
Reggie Jack points. And he makes them both. It's a one-point game with an offense and a half to go here in the first half. Hegeman. Medlock tossing it into Martin. Martin is blocked from behind by Fab Flanoy. Jackson penetrates, dumps it off again, and good head fake. And Creon Raftopoulos calls a timeout. 20 seconds to go. This is from the corner who's coming up high, and McLemore going to the far corner.
Yep.
So here's Hegeman offering the screen. Joseph comes up. Joseph fires up for 3. It's a little short. McLemore with the rebound. He's off the mark. And that's out of bounds. I think they went a little too quick there. There's still 4.5 seconds to go for Eagles to come down and get a shot up.
Yeah, went a little bit too fast, and Fab did a great job of going zone out of the timeout to mix it up.
Here comes Jackson then. Last chance of this first half. Tosses it up off the glass. It doesn't go, but wow, what a high-scoring first half we had after a slow start. Reggie Jackson with 15. Charles Smith, 5 3-pointers for the Newcastle Eagles. At the half, only 1 point in it. This one's still very much in the back.